20 seconds.
I can shout.
No, all right, don't keep his mic down for 20 seconds. How are you, Mackie? All right?
Are we already live?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, shit.
No!
What are you doing?
That was the reason I spoke to you and not him. That was the exact reason I did
So when
it.
you said, are we live?
And I went, yes, and then you swore anyway.
I just thought you weren't allowed to say the C-bomb and stuff like that.
No,
Oh,
you can't
that's
swear.
not throughout.
Hang on a minute. You've literally been doing this for 13 years. How do you
But
not
I
know?
always tick the box where I say I'm going to swear in this video.
Yeah, but it's
That's
And
not
they say
mad. You
sound-
don't.
That's not box.
Yeah. You don't swear within the first
It is a
30
box.
seconds, and he does it all the
I
time.
haven't uploaded in about a month, so...
Let's just shave that bit off. We'll be all right. Anyway, Adam McKola's here.
Yeah.
Good to see you back, Macca. How are you?
Cheers.
what are you slurping on?
What's that?
A little mango daiquiri and that. No,
Let's start by going around. What are we all guzzling today? What are we guzzling on?
Well, don't say guzzling.
What are you guzzling
Because
on, Steve?
when you say guzzling, I go
He's
to
going to think about what he was about to say
Yeah.
before we went live.
The reason that I didn't speak to you in the first 10 seconds.
What's your guzzle of choice today, Steve?
What's in this cauldron over here?
Some sort of
Can we not use the word guzzle?
Okay, what you?
What drink?
All right, what are you sloshing down?
What are you sucking on, Steve?
Yeah. What are you chucking down the old throat corridor? Come on, what you got?
It's
It's my regular old little mango flavoured drink.
Man flavoured drink. Manhole flavoured drink.
Yeah, do you know what you get in the
Manhole.
middle of the road?
Manhole
What are we talking about today, Jay?
is
It's in
manhole.
some direction.
United. No, we're not. The tour. Well, it is
Oh, I can't
technically.
wait for
the
the
tour. Because we're going on tour again, aren't we? We've got the US of A.
The tour that doesn't tour.
The tour that doesn't tour. Yeah, you're right. So we thought we'd have a chat about that, about what we're going to get up to, what we've done in the past, favourite bits. Everyone's been a bit busy, haven't they? Well, you have.
Has there ever been a big transfer when we've been on tour?
Yeah.
I don't think there has there?
Yeah, there has.
Nah.
What?
That hasn't.
There isn't, has there?
Wait, hang on.
So we've
Surely
been
there
on-
has.
I don't actually think there has. Have we
Last year we done one just
have we
before.
ever been like on the tour doing the news and it's like, here we go,
Like
has happened?
Johnny Evans.
Malasia?
No, last year we were on
Was
the
it?
tour and
No, that
something
was
happened just
before.
before we
What was
got
that?
there.
I don't even know if we have.
Was it like the lit getting confirmed or something?
Maybe
while
there's-
Well, that would have been Mazraoui as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah, maybe that.
So that was the
I
same,
think that
the
may
same
have
day.
happened while we were out there.
Really?
But nothing really big.
It's weird that, isn't it?
I'm thinking, was I there? What year I was?
You were there.
You've been to all of them. You've not missed one.
Well, we've not missed one for a while.
You lot have done them all, haven't you, for the last 5 years, is it? I missed one.
I missed one because
Remember
of
Mourinho
World
when he
Cup.
went China as well? We didn't do that.
I
that was part.
Bird's
That was
nest.
still part of.
Was
Oh,
that
it
a
did
different-
go on.
that
Oh,
woman
was
that
that
lives
the
in my
same?
house
Yeah.
give me an ultimatum.
We just didn't go to
I
the
do the World
end
Cup on a
bit
tour.
then.
Less, more the ultimatum.
What?
What's the ultimatum?
When it's a World Cup year, I get to do the World Cup on a tour.
Ah, right, okay. Yeah, that's the one you didn't do, innit?
that's
And you
So
didn't
like
do
next year.
You didn't do a
it'd
little
be
bit
like
of
a
one.
month and a half
You
away.
could just-
Wait, you weren't there last year?
Nah, he
The
was,
year before?
He
No,
was,
2022.
He didn't go. He didn't go to Thailand and Australia, did he?
Yeah, it was us and
Yeah,
Callum.
because
wasn't
and also because
I have been Australia with him
Yeah.
before. That's
One,
why.
That's the one I didn't do.
one, I'd been to
You-
Australia.
you lot
So you've
did.
never been to Melbourne?
and two, if I ever go to Thailand, might not come back. So
Have you never been to Thailand?
no.
Maybe the best country in the world.
And they legalised it?
Certainly, maybe the best country to visit in the world. I can't say what it's like to live.
And
there.
they've
It's
legalised it?
fantastic.
What?
What?
Ladyboy Brass.
No, that was
Was Ericsson not when we was away?
Potential.
Shrug your dick.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But that
Was there no transfers when we were away?
it doesn't have even if.
What do you mean, shut we did? What's wrong with Ericsson? I thought that was a.
Oh yeah, here we go. Stop the press.
No,
Yeah,
well, you said
signed
Tom Eaton a minute
a guy
ago.
that died for a bit on a free transfer.
Tom Eaton and Johnny Evans were
with a
ones.
pacemaker.
I'm sure there's one.
He was a
in it.
good
He was,
transfer.
he was a lot better than he should have been for
He
a
was
guy
one of
that
the
died.
best transfers. we
Fucking
had.
Andy Carroll ruined all that. Fucking trying to break both his legs in that game against Reading. Sorry, I thought it'd been like a big announcement or a transfer like when we was doing the news over there.
If you think that's mad though, isn't it? Because it's the last 2 weeks before the season starts.
Yeah.
And not once have we had. I mean, maybe Christian Eriksen, but never has there been like a.
Big
oh,
Sexy
crap,
Rubens
United have
said-
signed
If that's
him
our
back.
high
wants most
watermark,
done
that's a low
before.
Yeah,
watermark.
it's rough, that, isn't it?
Yeah, it
And then
is.
the amount of people we've signed once we've got back, when it's pretty much sort of not too late, but you're
Yeah, it's too
rushing
late.
everything over the
They're
line.
not getting pre-season.
Yeah, it's so ridiculous.
It is
Ruben wants them
ridiculous.
done before, innit?
We signed
Everyone
Onana
says that.
just before one a couple of seasons ago because I remember going, wow, he's got a bit of an aura about him.
Yeah,
That faded.
you're right.
Do you remember when I interviewed him?
Oh,
in
he was-
UCLA and he just went, "Yeah, I'm just going to carry on being mad." Like, You see last season, well, watch this.
Don't do that.
Don't you like that though?
Yeah, I like that. I did like that.
Yeah.
He was all right though, wasn't he?
I like
To be
his
fair.
attitude.
I think as a person, he seems like a nice.
Yeah, he
good
is.
guy.
He's
Like
a good
I don't
guy.
get like knobhead vibes from
No,
him.
I don't.
No, but my nana's a top bloke, and you wouldn't want her in net for United.
No, it's a great point. She is a top bloke. Though. She is.
Her beard's really coming on.
She is a top bloke. She really is.
Hi,
Not the
gents.
same height as a nana.
No.
Really?
Nowhere near.
No.
Christos Dulu says, hi, gents. Hope
Say it
everyone
5
is...
times.
That's not like a chant.
He's literally had about 600 super chats in the last 5 years.
Imagine the football chants. His name would
Yeah.
Christos.
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 Christos. Christos. Christos.
Yeah.
Thanks for your super chat.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah, thanks for as always for your super chats, Chris.
He says, hi, gents. Hope everyone is well. Off topic, yeah, we've got a fucking topic. Mate,
Wait, you didn't tell me there was a topic today.
there isn't. But could you guys do a video ranking United legends? Would be great as a live or pre-recorded.
No, fuck off.
That's not a bad idea, that.
No, I like that.
Do you know what I mean?
I like that as a members video.
I do. Who would be your top United legend?
Bobby Charlton or we're fighting.
You can't say.
Well, it might not be. And also...
I know you think you fought in World War One.
Right, well,
You
you
didn't
might
see
choose someone you've
Bobby
actually seen play.
It probably
Doesn't matter, I
is
don't
though,
need to have
innit?
seen him play.
I
You know, like
do,
the
you
Ballon
do,
d'Or
you
winning,
do.
I would give it
Munich
Charlton.
surviving,
Yeah,
Busby Babe is number one.
I think it has to be Charlton.
No.
Yeah.
So,
Bobby Charlton is Manchester United.
Yeah.
Right, so there you go.
so he's the number one legend.
But we never saw him. You can't.
No, I know, but the legend doesn't necessarily mean like the best player. Like Ronaldo 08 is probably the best
It's
that
just-
anyone's ever been.
All right, let's limit it to players we've seen. Let's put
Okay.
Bobby Charlton in the sort of different
We're about
category.
to call him God, and that's fine.
Yeah, God in a different category, along with George Best and Duncan
Yeah.
Edwards and all them lot. What about players you've seen? Who will be your top? Just top. We don't need to do it all now. Just your top one.
As in legend or best player?
Legend. Your number one Manchester United legend.
Probably Ryan Giggs
Fine. Fairs.
or Paul Scholes.
Well, which one?
I think Scholes is a better player. I'll go Paul Scholes.
Good lad.
Yeah.
Adam
Personally.
McKola.
It's difficult, really. I'm torn between. Like it's Eric Cantona, isn't it? But
That's the one.
you know what it is, yeah.
That's the one I was going to go
David
for.
Beckham is my
Yeah. Sir David
Like-
Beckham.
No, I don't.
All right, fair enough.
What is his name?
He is my like he's my guy. Like when I was a kid, I was
Yeah.
David Beckham in the playground. Like he's my hero. But Eric Cantona is.
Yeah.
You know what's doing my head in?
What?
You know when people go, "Ooh, who would be on the what was them four
Mount
statues?
Rushmore?
And then they pick someone that's playing now. Mount Rushmore is like if you had a Mount Rushmore, it's your founding fathers, right?
It should be four
So it's
as
not going
well.
to be anyone recent. Like Wayne Rooney wouldn't be on it
Yeah.
as much as he should. It
Why?
would be like
mean,
Jimmy
he is
Murphy,
retired,
Sir Matt
man.
Busby,
I know he played at soccer age.
Charlton, and
Who?
Edwards.
Rooney.
Or it wouldn't be Sir Alex because
I think
founding
no,
fathers,
it's
right?
not. The
Best.
Mount Rushmore's not the founding fathers, though, is it?
No, it's four
Well,
major
Theodore
presidents.
Roosevelt was like president in 1900 or whatever. So it's not like the founding fathers.
Well, I'm fucking
it's just
wrong,
four
innit?
legends. But your mate picked 6, didn't he?
Also,
Which is wrong, which is annoying.
Also-
So have a word with him.
Mount Rushmore's a little bit offensive. It was deliberately chosen to be a site of great importance to the natives, and they was like, well, we're just going to carve some blokes' faces into it.
were
Go
the
fuck yourself.
natives carved in that mountain before?
No, but it was like a religious sort of gaff for them.
Was it?
How big is it?
I think it's called. Forgive me.
it's
Is
not
it the
as-
Black Mountains,
Where is it?
No, I don't know.
America?
Is
No,
it
it's in
South
America.
Dakota?
United
think
States.
Or North Dakota?
It's one of the. It might be the Dakotas.
I hate these twats.
Who? Oh, Mount Rushmore faces. Right, who's yours, Steve? Well, I look at where Mount Rushmore is. It's
who's my what?
South Dakota. Who's your United legend?
Not Bobby Charlton.
The one you've seen,
Ryan
the ones
Giggs,
you've
isn't
seen.
Try and guess.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's 3 answers,
Shaggy man.
and which is it's Ryan Giggs.
Yeah.
Why are you doing 3? He wasn't allowed 2.
It's
This is
Eric-
why
because I'm
Rio
just
ends
saying-
up with 6 on his Mount Rushmore. Fucking WhatsApp chat with this loon.
Just pick one!
No, you can have 3.
No, we can't.
Why?
You're ruining the game.
Oh,
then
just give me a
have
Mount
We're all gonna
Rushmore
have
then.
3.
Just have fucking
I got
5.
Beckham Cantona.
Right, I'll do 4 then.
Right.
So,
It's
it's Giggs,
Yeah.
Controversial. Come on.
Eric Cantona,
Come on.
Roy Keane,
Fucking hell. No.
Brian
Stop.
Robson.
That's good.
No, you have to pick one of Keane or Robbo.
No, I just didn't.
No, you have to.
No, Keane on then.
And then who you placing Robbo with?
What?
Who's your 4?
You've freed up a spot.
So you've got Giggs,
No, that wasn't the question.
Well,
That was-
it's my question.
Oh, Beckham.
All right.
Beckham,
Beckham over
Cannavaro,
Scholes. Beckham over Rooney.
I
King.
just think, I think he was. I think all of those players that I just mentioned at one point were the best player in the world, more or less.
Do you know when David Beckham?
And I think David Beckham was the best player in the world at one point. I don't think Ryan. I think Ryan Giggs was like a 9 out of 10 for a good half a dozen years, but I don't think he ever got to the 9.5 or 10 out of 10 that Beckham or Keane or Eric or Robbo got to over the course of a season.
So
he had massive individual games.
What was Robbo's best season for Man United?
Probably before I was.
probably 84, 85 or something like that.
When we won the cup.
Yeah, when he had, was that against the Scouts in the semi-final?
He
Where he
scored
scored
like
that
14,
absolute
15
worldie?
goals that season.
Something
Was that in the white shirt?
Yeah, like fucking about 30 yards out his left
Red
foot. But I mean, 83 scored 2 in the cup final as well, didn't he? And then
When was Barca?
that was
84.
83. 83, 84, but 84, sorry, 84, not 83. Right.
What's your
It was
Mount
84.
Rushmore then of players you've seen, Jay?
What, we're doing Rushmores now?
That's Steve Rushmore it.
Players I've seen.
Did you read Did you get to the controversy section?
No,
I'll read that one.
Now,
You
the
read that one.
Rushmore don't have to have people you've seen.
Can we call it Mount Rushmore?
Yeah, I like that. Mine would be probably. I'm going to go Andy Cole.
I got a lot of stuff for
outstanding.
that.
Interesting.
I'll go Stam, Eric.
He's
and
trying to be
Robbo.
contrarian with it, but it's not wrong.
No, I'm not. I'm picking
Cole,
the best.
Stam,
The
who
best.
before Robbo?
Cole, Stam, Eric, and Robbo.
Wayne Rooney's just underneath the surface.
The only reason I'm not picking Rooney is because I do love Wayne Rooney, but I also think everyone just overlooks Cole like he shouldn't be in that conversation. And there was a time when I absolutely adored Andy Cole.
It's like people
Like
say
right now.
crazy things
Yeah, like right now when me and Matt interviewed him.
Innit?
What?
People say mad things like Ian Wright was better than Andy Cole.
Oh, shut up. No, he wasn't.
Rapping, mate.
Yeah,
Nah. Have you heard that stuff?
mate.
Yeah, I stand by that. I think Ian Wright was better.
No,
as a
the
rapper.
difference is Ian Wright did it.
What
as
did
well.
he rap on?
Yeah, have you not seen him do the right thing? Oh, mate, fucking hell. The difference between him and Andy
show
Cole.
on Channel 5?
No, there was a song that he did, right? But he proper rates himself in it. He's proper giving it his all. And it's like, that's the kind of cringe thing about it. He obviously thinks he's min. Where Andy Cole, you can tell he's not asked.
Nah,
when we
Andy
asked
Cole
about
knows he's
him,
min.
yeah, he's just like, yeah, I'm what? United forever, whatever. Less than 100%.
Never.
Thank you. You don't get bars like that anywhere else, bro.
Thank God.
I think on our next live show we should perform that.
I think we should.
I think
Cole's face when me and Macca started singing it to him, he was like,
toilet at that exact
fucking
moment.
hell.
Or I'll pull my phone out.
Nah, Andy Cole loved it.
Yeah, he did. That was
Andy
class.
Cole's. I interviewed Andy Cole is quite possibly the greatest interview you've ever done.
I think it is. There was a moment,
That
2 hours in,
one.
and I'm like, we actually do need to wrap this up at some point.
The
we were
Raval
just
one as
chatting.
well was big.
That was good. That was.
And you know
your
what? I
one.
thought the Raval one was good. Because Rio had just done one and ours was better. Like,
Yeah, you cornered him.
I mean
No,
that
it was.
like,
But it was in person.
There was a point where you said
we did it on Zoom.
You said to him something
We
like,
Revel in the other room while I was
Yeah.
in one room. That was fucking mental.
and then Macca was on to him when he left. And then at one point you said to him something about like, what would you say to people that thought he was a bit of a dickhead or whatever? And I thought, oh my god, and he was like, yeah, just like, yeah. Like,
He's
yeah,
currently
that's
playing for
alright.
Jamaica without a club in it.
he was in
It's
that
mad,
Baller
innit?
League as well, wasn't he?
Was it? It's mad he hasn't got a club. How old was he? 31.
I don't know.
Something like that.
Best. I mean, did you see him in the
31,
academy?
32.
He was unreal, wasn't it?
There was a time when
I thought he was better than Pogba in that academy.
him and Pogba were scoring goals like they were a front two.
Yeah. Like, I just thought Ravel was the best youngster I've ever seen, but obviously we all know
Like
what
Pogba
happened.
2, Morrison 1, or Morrison 2, Pogba 1, and you're like, oh, did they? No, they don't.
What have you found out
Got
about
a little Rushmore backstory.
Yeah, this is the Mount Rushmore
Am I right?
backstory.
That's all what I know.
Because
You're pretty
Steve
right.
pointed out it was Native American
Steve's
land, as
accurate.
always, and they ruined it.
Yeah. The Treaty
What, like
of
the
Fort
whole fucking 50
Laramie
states?
in 1868 had granted the Black Hills to the Lakota people in perpetuity, but the United States took the area from the tribe after the Great Sioux War. Right in 1980.
Fucking flawless. Absolutely flawless.
That's Ronaldo going on.
Absolutely fucking flawless. Oh my god.
Don't do that. So it's Mount Rushmore.
Someone cut that up and tag me, please.
It's Mount Rushmore, and it's the Sioux war. Is that what we're saying? Right, that's brilliant. Right, the 1980 United States Supreme Court decision
That when Ali got sacked and that.
ruled that the Sioux had not received just compensation for their land, which includes Mount Rushmore. The court proposed 102 million as compensation. This compensation was valued at 1.3 billion in 2011 with accumulated interest, nearly 2 billion in 2021. In 2020, a Oglala Lakota Nation citizen and indigenous activist explained that his people would not accept a settlement because we won't settle for anything less than the full return of our lands.
What they're going to do? Uncarve the fucking hills,
But
mate?
imagine though, like you're offered like $1 billion, $2 billion quid, and the guy who's like in charge of your group is like, no, we don't want it. I'm sure some people won't mind it.
I know, like,
and
your
also
show,
a lot
how many's in that?
They've carved the kites into it, mate. They can't uncarve the kites.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you could
Right,
let
glue it.
the natives do stuff to it,
Glue it back.
like piss on it or just.
I'm not
do
sure
stuff
that's
to it.
Why would they want to do that?
Cross its eyes out.
They had
Dick on its
around.
head.
They've got a few thousand members.
So a few thousand members, you're getting 1.3 billion, whatever, between you. You're all getting a lot of money, then, aren't
A few
you?
hundred grand there.
Yeah,
when
that's
was
what
that?
I mean.
When was that offered?
2021.
Has he been filled in?
Recent.
Has he been filled in yet?
I know, yeah.
There's like another word round there with his back.
He don't fucking speak for me.
They used to give like casino licenses and things like
Well,
that.
Yeah,
that's because they basically said that on the reservations they was like, we don't fucking accept the federal law of the United States, so we're just going to do what the fuck we want in terms of like gambling licensing laws and because like gambling's heavily restricted in America, heavily restricted.
Right.
But then it'd be some fella called John Smith who'd said he had one.
Yeah, that's where that
That's
meme
what they do,
all
isn't it?
He said
came
native
from.
in him, and now he's owns
Like
casinos.
our guy in The Sopranos. I had a racial awakening. I realised that I'm, 1/16th, like Apache or whatever.
So now I've got a casino.
Yeah. Chris, oh no, I've done that one. FHG99 says, this sounds like a proper football chat. Ask Adam what he thinks of Supertramp.
What's that?
It's a band. Don't know.
Have they been in a South Park episode?
Supertramp.
I feel like I've.
Have they?
What's their big song, Supertramp? They've got a few.
Sing one of the songs, Joe.
I will do one.
Breakfast in America.
How's that one
It's
go?
not a song.
Breakfast in America.
That's it. You have
That
heard of
tune.
them.
That's a
Yeah.
banger.
Supertramp.
How many fucking members do they have? Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
May as well
got-
just change the band
Oh,
name
the,
after a bit.
the logical
It's
song
like-
was them.
It's raining again. That was one of
The
those.
logical
It's
song.
like
you know
Trigger's
that?
Brew, innit?
What's the logical song?
When I was young, it seemed that life was so.
Oh, that's a banger. That.
that's a
Love that.
Miracle.
Someone
Yes.
brought that back out, didn't
Beautiful.
they?
Name 3 more songs.
Well,
Someone brought that back out, didn't they?
Yeah, that was.
Like a dance remix of it or something.
Yeah, that was good. That actually.
yeah, that's a
It was like
banger.
DJ Cammy or something.
Yeah. So
He's got another birthday while we're away.
Yeah, that's why we're
Keep doing
flying on that night.
Fucking wank.
I mean, no,
I don't pick it.
we have to fly on that night.
at least we're away.
Every pre-season.
I know. It's
This makes up for when I was
selfish.
at school though, and I didn't get to have a birthday at school.
Did you
So
know?
everyone else used to get like a little sing.
Yeah, but that's good because you used to get battered.
Did you used to have parties in
Not
that?
at primary school, they didn't.
Did you have a party?
We used to have a party at my house, and we used to play a game where you had to. There was 2 teams at the bottom of the stairs, and you had to put a t-shirt on, a special t-shirt.
Right.
And then you'd run upstairs, and the the bath was full of balloons.
Right.
And you have to get a balloon, bring it down the stairs, pop it between your thighs, take your t-shirt off, give it to the next person, and then whoever popped all their coloured balloons first won.
Which of your uncles wanted the kids to get
You have to tell anyone
He
about
was at
this
the
one.
bottom of the balloons.
He was the balloon.
Take your t-shirts off. Come on.
Pop it between
Play the
thighs.
game.
Yeah, between your thigh.
Head between thighs.
He's not wearing this
my
balloon.
good
Yeah.
God.
So no, my birthday parties. I went to watch Scooby-Doo at the cinema once.
Oh, did
The
you?
Regal.
Class.
Closed down now.
Oh, it's always the way.
I never really had parties.
You are?
I remember having a 4th birthday party, but I didn't.
You remember that?
Really?
Yeah, like from pictures and that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What
No,
did
you can
do?
remember 4.
Did you have a McDonald's party?
Yeah.
That's where it was.
I did, yeah.
Right, I did,
That's
yeah.
where I've got the same thing. I've got
Cake.
pictures one from that.
Guess what I got?
McDonald's.
Battle Cat.
Mackies.
Oh, mate, can't go wrong.
Old cat.
Battle Cat from He-Man.
In Tyler We Trust, welcome to the first team. Peter Kelly says, would you do an all-time United 11 draft, but the caveat is you can only pick two players max per decade, and he's been a member of the Academy for 59 months. We'll do some of these video.
No, we
live days
won't.
For members.
Were you a big fan of He-Man?
Oh, He-Man.
He-Man was good.
Yeah. And we need a bit
Castle
more toxic
Grayskull and
masculinity like that.
Well, he was big on his pronouns. Look at the name of the show.
He-Man.
Do you know what I mean? And no one brought it up then.
Do you know what Michael Jackson's pronouns are?
Hee hee.
Bingo.
Fucking hell. Get out. Both of you.
It's fucking great, that.
Carry jokey over here.
Shamon.
Steve M, who's been a member of the Academy for 30 months, says, in planning the tour, I hope you've added an extra few weeks for the inevitable stay with ice.
I have. The rest of them are all right.
I'm going to be stood next to Steve for the entire duration
Nah,
of
we'd
the
be
trip.
fine. I mean, there's a lot of scaremongering going on here. Yeah. We travelled to America.
There's a lot of deporting going on.
Scaremongering going on over what's happening to
What was
everyone.
that? There was I was reading something the other day. It was somewhere in Iowa, somewhere like they've just fucked off so many people that there's like it's completely.
I don't
changed
think
the whole
JFK
landscape of
Airport's going to be treating British citizens like that.
Yeah, that's well said.
At least I hope not.
I'll speak on behalf of everyone because I'm an American.
Oh, you're an American citizen, aren't you?
Isn't that passport out of date?
I've just sent off to renew it.
Right, there you go.
We go in 3 weeks.
Well, 6 weeks.
And I've done all your stuff in your British
But
passport.
when I arrive at customs, they don't need to know that.
He's just going to go ahead of us, and now he's gone.
Well, yeah, you don't have to queue.
Running around New York like McKola.
We have to queue.
Every single time we've gone.
I'm looking back
well
at the
annoying.
booth like that as you just get arrested and taken
We got
away.
stitched
Was
up
it
in that
last
queue
year or
last
the year
time when that
before?
woman told us to join the other queue.
Oh my
we were there
god!
for fucking
we was in
ages.
the queue for days.
I flew with
That cost us a trip to
We're
Nassau.
flying into
Dennis
Georgia.
Irwin was on my flight and Robbo, and we thought we'd lost Robbo
Wow.
was in the bar.
because
Okay,
he
luggage.
got took into a room.
Oh, was it?
But you know who that is? That's Captain Bob.
What are you here for?
Dicks.
Watching Manchester United.
That room he got stuck in, was it the bar?
Oh, can you imagine that? What, do you go by any other names? Yeah. It used to be called Captain Marvel.
Yeah, don't say the piss, mate. Hey,
know
we're
our
not here for that.
superheroes here,
Yeah, you can fuck right off.
I've read every Marvel comic. There's no such thing.
There's no guy called Brian.
Mate,
Robo.
KRG says, lads, it feels like deja vu. Haggling deals and start the season unprepared. Pre-season in a month and we'll still have a 20-stone goalkeeper and a hologram up front.
Who's the 20-stone goalkeeper?
I think he means Onana.
He's
He's not
big.
20-stone. He's biggish,
known
but he's
for
not
being-
that big.
He's not known for being chubby, is
No, not at all. Rowie Yadida says, what's your favourite player, Chant?
he? A lot of the individual player chants from my youth.
Yeah, I mean,
Anderson Sensen was great.
Yeah, it was Diggs.
Ollie's at the wheel was great.
Yeah.
Anthony Marshall's chant
I was a
great.
big fan of the Falcao one.
Falcao's
That was
was
so
great.
good.
Owen Hargreaves was great.
Oh, and Hargreaves was a good
Curly,
one, wasn't it?
actually.
With a curl, yeah.
But you know what it is? Just think back to a time
The Giggs one
At
was
Old
pretty
Trafford,
good.
where
Ryan Giggs running down the wing.
we had
I
just
like
beat
Giggs.
Barcelona.
I like the Fellaini one as well.
Giggs will tell you apart.
Just
yeah.
as a classic, just to belt out. Sorry.
Remember we just beat Barcelona?
Oh, yeah.
And
Well,
Old
which
Trafford
time?
in 08 was rocking
Oh,
to
wasn't it?
Viva Ronaldo.
Yeah, that
Class.
There's nothing.
Viva Ronaldo was good
East
for
End
a
was
time.
just singing follow, follow, follow because you're not going to Moscow.
But Viva Ronaldo was popping.
Viva Ronaldo was big.
And then the
Yeah.
Scarves
Viva
come out
Ronaldo
and
was
that.
good.
Nick Collins says, Logical Song was remixed by Scooter.
Scooter, that was it. Scooter,
Yeah.
hell of a band, by the way.
Scooter, such
Get the
an
fuck
American
out
name.
right now.
He's joking.
Scooter.
He's the
Well, I'm
painted cow.
sorry, I don't know who they are.
The painted cow.
Also, have we seen what he's wearing today after the chat we had last week?
Why, what was the chat
Not an
last week? Can we
accident.
have it? Paul McCartney. Oh, this is what is in the group chat. I've seen some about this. The Beatles are shit.
2024 tour?
Yes, please.
You went to see, well, you go see Hologram?
Only the greatest night of my life.
Oh, bore off.
That's bollocks. That's
Not true.
bollocks.
Not
That's like
bollocks.
going to watch Man United legends against Bayern Munich legends and going, that was quite frankly the greatest day.
It's not though, is it?
It's not, is it?
It's not.
It's not.
It's not the same.
Well, it is exactly what I just said.
Because it's not.
It is.
Well, it isn't, is it? Because
Shit artists, shit
and-
songs,
sport and
scouts.
music.
He's about 900 years old.
82.
And he's a fucking
Hell of a
vegan.
night.
Fuck off.
82 years old, hell of a night. Yeah.
Nah, he loved it. Him and Dave Pritt wouldn't
I
shut
don't
about
doubt that he loved it.
Yeah, honestly.
Absolutely.
They were
Don't mean
going
that
about
it was
for
good.
fucking
Oh,
weeks.
did I cry my eyes out for most of it? Yes. While my guitar gently weeps, wasn't the only thing gently weeping. No. Honestly, when Blackbird started playing,
You're embarrassing, man.
Paul McCartney's
Beatles
alright.
are shite.
no, they're not.
They're not. They're alright. They've
are
had a couple of good songs.
They're shit.
well over it.
They take that with suits.
Yeah, that's a good
You say that like that's a bad thing. Aidan Light says, who's your favourite third choice centre back?
Ever.
I don't know.
Wes Brown.
Henningberg.
Maybe
good.
Johnny
You
Evans.
fucking stitched me up on that. Edinburgh.
No, we all stitched ourselves up with Henningberg.
Mate, when we mentioned player chance,
Quite
and both of you looked at me
nearly.
like I had two heads when I brought his up.
Quite nearly Clayton Blackmore levels of interview.
No, to be fair though, you had been talking to him for 4 hours before the interview started because he got in at like 12 o'clock.
Being nice and early, like that.
I just took him
What
to
are we going to do now?
Yeah, you two can talk about coaching for a bit. I'm off out.
No,
Edinburgh got here at sort of like, well, he got here genuinely about 1:30. So him and Steve.
We asked him everything that you can ever think to ask him about what it's like.
He was good though. He wasn't playing
Cyprus.
Blackmore levels. He was sound. He was all right. Christian Riley listening from New Zealand at 25-4 up the Paddock.
Speaking of up the Paddock, just to throw it out there for anyone who's watching.
Oh, here we go.
All teams, including our new women's team, they're allowed to play football, lads. And we've got a team. Well, we're trialling a team.
Don't make those jokes when you're bringing out a women's team.
I know. Can I not make a joke?
No. The internet doesn't like jokes.
Whilst you're making a PSA for your newly formed women's team,
Yeah.
probably don't make the jokes.
Yeah, they'll probably get spun into don't like women's football, despite the fact that we're literally invested into a women's team. Anyway, so all teams, our new women's team, the men's first team reserves 21s, 16s, 18s, and then several different
How
ages
has someone
of
listening
kids.
in New Zealand made you think of this?
We set up the Paddock. We are trialling tomorrow. Go and check out the football team socials for the specific times. You don't need to register or phone a friend. Just turn up with your boots, ready to play.
So, Christian, if you get on a flight now,
It's open shore.
Open shore.
Yeah, there's a conspiracy theory in here.
Go on.
That your mate there,
Paul McCartney. Oh,
Well,
no,
he died in the 70s.
And was replaced by someone else.
Isn't this a conspiracy that he died in the 60s, though? Because he's meant to be dead on the front cover at Abbey Road, isn't he?
He's dead.
Supposedly.
What, like his,
He's not
it's his
at-
corpse?
No, like
Like
it's
what is? What I don't understand.
Like it's his double.
Oh right, okay.
The person
No, because they're walking across the road.
Yeah,
and
that's
that.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, right.
Because
Okay.
he's because
Shows you how shitty, isn't it? You just replace him with anybody.
Rather than talk about his tunes, let's talk about the fact he might be dead because he sounds it.
You hadn't even heard that conspiracy until right now.
I'd heard it.
Yeah, he hadn't.
So one of the cars
that
on Abbey
lady took all
Road
his money?
registration is
Ever
LMW,
Mills?
which is Linda McCartney Weeps.
Stella
something
McCartney,
along those lines.
That's his daughter.
Right? Yeah. Doesn't mean it's
Mills.
fucking real.
Yeah.
Just because it makes sense, don't make it real.
Alex Bailey says Rolling Stones are and always will be levels above the Beatles.
Is that Mick Jagger?
No,
Yeah.
wrong. Incorrect. Rolling
Yeah, he's
Stones are
right.
Who do you reckon nonce the most?
Rolling Stones are
right.
like a karaoke.
Rolling Stones are better than the
band
Beatles, though.
compared to the Beatles.
No, they're
Yeah,
not,
fucking
mate.
not.
What are you
Not even
talking
close.
about?
They're a great band, but they're not a good band.
Brian Casey says John O'Shea was the best third choice, centre back, right back, left back, and goalkeeper. Yeah, he was, wasn't he? His highlights reel just won't be beaten. Nutmegging Figo.
The goal at Arsenal.
The goal against Arsenal.
Goal against Copenhagen as well.
Clean sheet.
Winner against Liverpool.
by Hart Lane. Don't get better than that, does it? Come on. Adam Kenny says saw Bob Dylan live a few years ago. Absolutely rubbish. There you go.
No Paul McCartney, is it?
Did you cry though?
Hey,
Probably.
talking to Paul McCartney. When we go on tour, what are we doing? What have we got
We're not
planned?
going to see fucking Paul McCartney,
Hey,
that's for sure.
What is one thing you want to do on tour?
Well, we're running Currahee.
Are we?
We're doing what?
If I can rehab my calf, we're running Currahee.
Curry.
Curry? Sorry, everything sounds like Curry. I'll make the jokes.
Yeah,
Currahee.
You make the jokes, we don't know if you're allowed to laugh at. That's the difficulty. What are you laughing at for?
Go on, tell me, tell me what's happening.
Bang out of order. Sorry about that. Currahee, have you ever seen Band of Brothers?
Forget, he's
pretend I
not.
have.
He's not.
Right.
Have you seen it yet?
No!
Why?
Because he's not on any of the platforms I own.
It's on everything.
It's in Band of Brothers, right? There's this mountain called Currahee, or a hill, and they run up it and then run down it. And Steve wants to do it because we're 2 hours away from it when we're in Atlanta.
45 minutes.
45 minutes in Atlanta.
It's like a World War
it's,
II film.
Why are you always watching war stuff, man?
Do you really need to ask him that? Come on.
Get over it.
So we're going to run up Currahee and back down. Is it 10 kilometres there and back?
3 miles up, 3 miles down.
10 kilometres up, 10 kilometres back.
No.
3 miles up, 3 miles
3
down.
miles down.
So it's 10 kilometres in total. You'll be all right. You did
Where's
it.
this? In
Central
Chicago?
Park. No, this
Yeah,
is in
Chicago.
Atlanta.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Near Atlanta.
Yeah. It's 45 minutes away from Atlanta.
So there's Atlanta.
I promise you. Have you
So
seen the
there.
gaff we've got in Atlanta? I ain't leaving that guy.
Right, okay, fair enough.
up a
Christian
fucking
Riley.
hill.
Do not help that man.
Christian Riley says Nemanja, Woo, or Yap Stam, or Eric Chant. Real recognize. Oh, sorry.
Mine was good.
Sorry? Yeah, that was a good one. Is there anything you want to do when you're in America, your hometown?
Just food. It's always just food with me. I want
Yeah.
to eat pies. I want to eat pizza.
Oh, you know what I
hot
discovered
dogs.
yesterday?
What?
We won't be visiting the Waffle House.
Why?
It's not in those states.
Did
over
have
there.
Waffle House in Georgia?
I don't think so.
Really?
I'm sorry.
Is
I
it
thought
West
this was
Coast?
America.
Is it West Coast vibe?
No.
Is it?
South in it.
Yeah, Georgia's south.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Let me check again then. I think I googled Chicago.
Yeah, that's the way America, you'll have something that there's like 600 locations, but then there's none on one coast because it's just so big. You can have a mega chain that is literally on one side of the country.
Like In-N-Out's West Coast, isn't it?
And there's loads. They're all over.
But they're
the place
starting
in
to
California.
open it everywhere now.
Blokey says they have Waffle House there.
They do.
So, there you go. There you go.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Which one's Waffle
There
House?
are
Is that where you
tons
get
of
the
Waffle
chicken and
Houses in
waffles?
Atlanta, says Paul
You
Madison.
get all
was
sorts
it?
there. We like the patty melt. It's like a burger, but on like a Warburton's bread, grilled, cheesed, ate.
Tastes nice.
Really good. Waffle House is a bit rough, but it's open 24/7. It's just great.
And we were there just watching the police pull people over.
Yeah, it's really good. You're not there for that. You went there for South Carolina, were you?
Didn't go so. I went home.
That's when we got waffled out of our minds.
The first time I ever went to Chicago, I stayed in the Bits, right?
The
Because the Bits, like it was rough where I was staying.
Really?
Isn't that Chicago in a nutshell?
And
I thought it was posh.
it's not all posh.
Maybe
It's got like 2 million.
But I remember like hearing sirens after siren, and I downloaded one of them police scanner apps and just listened to the scanner all night. I was just there like, yo, this is all going off outside my window.
Please tell yourself get to sleep. Roy Yedida says, would you ever consider watching pre-season games with fans instead of going to the stadium? I can host in Austin, Texas. Hashtag 42021.
I'd rather do that with normal games. I don't see there being a attraction to doing pre-season games like that.
No, the fun of pre-season games is going travelling around and doing the
and
events.
will most of the fans there be
tailgating.
going to the game because it's their chance
I'd love
to see
to do
United?
live shows.
I know it's not in
where
Austin.
We take a live show somewhere on a match day weekend and then watch a match.
I wouldn't mind.
Instead of like Fulham away, doing it in here, do that
In Austin.
Yeah.
I'd love to go back to Texas. I want to go to Dallas.
Yeah.
See where JFK got shot. We didn't do that last time.
In the head.
Yeah, they got shot in the head.
Thank you.
By three.
Well, you've ruined it for me now.
By three different
Fucking
people.
plot spoiler. What?
At least 3 different people.
Nah, it was one, mate. Come on.
It's actually mad when you think when you deep that.
What?
Like she's just got her husband's brains all over her.
I know, man.
It's quite fucked, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
it's
Like because it's politics and it's like and it's history. You kind of think, oh, yeah, that just happened.
But no,
It's
can
one
you
of them
actually
things,
imagine
yeah.
that?
And then
She was like, would you like a TikTok? Oh my God!
Yeah, that is horrific.
It's rough,
Isn't it?
isn't it?
When you're just driving down the road and then
Your husband,
partner's dead.
brains get blown out everywhere.
Isn't she videoed and pictured walking around a hospital with the same clothes on?
Yeah, when
else you
Johnson
gonna
gets
do?
sworn in, she's still got it on then.
Why does she have to be there for that? Does she have to witness it?
I think
What are you going to do? Tell her to go away?
Yeah.
No, but why?
'Cause it's on Air
Why
Force One,
when
innit?
they're replacing the president, does she go? I know you've just seen your husband's brains.
I think there is an element.
I just
of-
don't think they're like, hey, do you want to clock off?
I think it adds a little bit of not authenticity to it, but like
there was
it
someone
shows
there
that
too.
it's happening, and this is like we're the new president kind of thing. Yeah, Heaven Soul said they didn't even let her change her as they swore in the new guy. Very true.
I'm still covered in brain box.
What?
Is she?
Yeah, have you not seen the picture of Johnson getting sworn in on the Bible, and she's stood next to him with her husband's brains all over her dress, though?
What a picture that is.
I know it is actually mental.
I've never seen it.
Mental picture. Let me see
That's
that.
a talent, that, isn't it? What a picture! Wow.
Oh, sorry.
Blimey.
Honestly, it tells you that you lot ain't got any imagination.
In that Dealey
doesn't it?
Plaza, they've literally not changed anything, apparently.
Yeah, because you can go in like the book depository, can't you, and sit where he sat,
I love that.
which is proper
Come and do
macabre.
the Lee Harvey Oswald
Yeah,
Where
you sit
could
there,
pretend to
pretend
shoot
to shoot
President
a drum
Kennedy
there
as
as well.
I reckon for $29.99 they've got a laser gun.
Yeah, I bet they are. Jesus.
See if you
come
can
on,
beat his
guys.
time.
If that-
And go.
You know Steve's beating
They
out.
would knock that building down about 6 months later.
James McCrogan says Latins was the greatest. That was a really good chance, to be fair.
Swedish hero. What was her name again?
Jackie Kennedy.
Mrs. Canada.
Yeah.
Jackie Kennedy.
Jacqueline Bouvier.
Pink
before she
suit.
married JFK.
Who's Bouvier?
Before she married
That's
JFK.
Marge's name, isn't it? When she pretends to be French.
So Simpsons did it first. The
I wonder why you got all
they're both
excited.
called
Bouvier.
they're both called Jack then.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Jack and
not as
Jackie.
good a pick as I thought.
What, his wives? He had 2 wives.
No. He was
So the fella.
Jack. John F. Kennedy. His nickname was
Yeah,
Jack.
JFK wasn't what it was
Since
called.
when did John ever become Jack?
his
do that
name
a lot.
wasn't his name wasn't JFK. Like that it was
No. I didn't know. I knew his name was John.
Yeah, but he called him Jack.
I thought Jack was short for Jackathy.
Jackathan.
That picture actually isn't as good as I thought it was going to be.
Like, can we zoom in on? Can we have?
Colorize it.
It was better in my brain. I'm not Chat GPT. What do you mean?
Colorize it. Yeah, tell ChatGPT
you probably
colorize it.
can.
I want to see the blood.
Sharper.
It is a bit crazy, though, isn't it? That she sort of
Yeah.
stood there with that.
I don't think they made a pose. I think she was. Just
Oh, sorry, Paul
probably in a
Madison. Did I
fucking
miss your
daze
super
hanging
chat?
around.
The most
Sorry,
legendary
bro.
garment in American history,
Is it though?
probably.
What, more than Hulk Hogan's underpants?
What is it in like a museum?
Or Apollo
With his
Creed shorts?
blood on it.
Yeah, it's museumed.
Really?
It's
You
been
think that
Go on, what is the most iconic American clothing?
maybe one of Elvis's kind of
Levi
wide
jeans.
pieces.
Wet. Next.
Well,
You know about-
sorry, what do you want me to
No,
say?
like-
what, maybe
Stage
something
outfit.
from the,
No, just-
a war film.
Michael Jackson's glove.
Michael Jackson's glove's not a bad one. I think Apollo Creed shorts.
O.J. Simpson's glove.
Class.
Michael Jackson's
Yes,
like
no.
heels.
Yeah.
What about his surgical mask? Shimon.
With a hole in it, so he could put it on the nail, so he could lean forward.
Yeah, it's
He,
good answer.
he didn't used to do that.
Yeah, he did.
He didn't.
He did.
He could actually do it.
Seen it at Butlins. Do the same thing.
Yeah, all very good answers.
Can the audience let us know if there's anything happening in and around the places that we're going while we're there?
Yeah, we can do some stuff.
Yeah, so we're 23rd to the
Go on, give us the
27th.
itinerary,
We're
please,
in
Mr.
New York
McKola.
/ New Jersey.
And let's be
Then-
honest, it's New York because there's fuck all in New Jersey.
I'm going to the Bada Bing for a drink, so
Yeah.
I don't know about you. 27th to the,
Well, 27 we're in Chicago, aren't
31st,
we?
we're
We
in
might be doing
Chicago.
something there.
and then the 31st to the 4th, we're in ATL.
Atlanta. Paul Madison, what is the least important topic hill each of you are willing to die on? Mine is Tom Cruise is the best actor of his era. I like
Tom
that.
Cruise
I
is
completely agree
absolutely
with that, by the way.
shit.
I agree with that. I think
Does
he
his
is-
own stunts
he is the
bore
best
off.
actor of his era.
Who watches Mission Impossible still?
Me.
Fucking hell.
Great.
Also,
Do you know
he's a
what? No,
mad weirdo, man.
He throws himself into his roles.
Yeah.
That doesn't necessarily mean he's the best actor of
He
his
is
era.
a
But
good
what's
actor.
his era? Who are we talking?
he's
Who's
about-
his peers?
He's not better than Denzel.
Yeah, because he's done like 30 years
Denzel
worth of
Washington
films.
would
So
be
like,
would be a peer of his, yeah.
right? No, he's not better than Denzel.
Is Denzel your favourite? Or is it Sidney Poitier?
Mine's Marge
Any of them.
Tell you
Bouvier.
what, one thing that's weird about Denzel Washington. Do you know what his highest grossing film ever is?
I know this.
Wait.
You don't say it if you
Wait.
know it. Well, if you do.
It's like a
Highest
really
grossing
shit one
film
compared
His
to...
highest grossing film ever.
American Gangster.
Yeah.
Nope.
No, is it not?
Gladiator 2.
No.
That's a trick
Until
question,
that,
mate.
until
Fucking going
that,
on.
he'd literally.
I think American Gangster was until
He'd
that.
ever had a film break like $350
I think
million.
that, yeah, that makes
See,
sense.
and that's
to say how
like a
amazing
commercial
it is,
success.
He's never had a.
Good actor though.
But a lot of his things just last for
They're
ages.
still profitable
And
they're
they
still
become
successes.
cultural. Like,
But when you
Training
come-
Day is a cultural...
Training Day's a great chant. One of the
Iconic film.
Who is it? It's Samuel L. Jackson's the number one grossing
Yeah, 'cause
actor
that
of all
fucker's
time.
like
But
working
he's
full
He's in
time.
Marvel films and
He's
stuff
in
as well.
Star
isn't he?
Wars. He's in Marvel.
Samuel L.
he's in
Jackson does so
Pulp Fiction.
many
Pulp
films.
Fiction, and he does so
Is
many.
it about
Best Samuel
200
L.
films?
Jackson film? Go.
Yeah.
I ain't seen Pulp Fiction. So
What?
Unbreakable was
People
good.
would say
Remember
that,
that?
wouldn't
With
they?
Bruce Willis.
Django's pretty good.
Django's class.
good.
Django. I can't wait to see Jamie Foxx as Mike Tyson. I just can't wait to see it. Have you seen when he speaks about the intro
Yeah.
to the movie?
Yeah.
And he kind of narrates it and you're like, I'm there. I need to see this.
I think Leonardo DiCaprio might be one of my favourites.
Leo's right.
Leo
up there
is
as well.
good, man. He is really
he's,
good.
He's not the same generation as Tom Cruise.
No.
No, Tom Cruise is what? Who's his competition? Sylvester Stallone and that.
No, he's a bit young. He is.
He's like he's in like Eddie Murphy era.
Yeah.
I know he's a different type of actor completely.
So yeah,
Tom Cruise
within
is
his
shit,
peers,
man. He's
in
not shit.
terms of like his
Have you ever seen-
peers, he might be, but he's also like so prolific compared to anybody else of his era.
Yeah, but also
It's
he's
like what's his? Are we talking Nick Cage? Yes, he's better than
How
Nick
old's
Cage.
Tom Cruise?
I reckon
about
he's 56.
58.
Anywhere
Something
between
like that.
45 and
He's
90.
62, by the way.
Really?
There you go.
62-year-old actors.
So I'm gonna go Eddie Murphy's
Are
around
you
the
going to do
same
it in
era.
like school year?
Steve Carell's better than him?
No, is he
Don't be
fuck?
silly.
Yes, he is.
He's not.
Better
Wesley
than him.
Snipes better than him?
Not even Wesley Snipes thinks that.
Mate,
Tom-
New Jack City and Blade are better than
Samuel L.
anything
Jackson has been in
Tom Cruise has ever done.
too many films.
Right, Samuel L. Jackson. Let's do this. Me and Steve did this once, right? On the
Johnny
Brew.
Depp's 62. He's better than
Yeah,
Tom Cruise.
Johnny Depp's better than him.
No,
What?
he's
What are
not.
we doing here?
It's not. But have you seen like? So that it's not.
What are we
just
doing?
Johnny
Yeah.
Depp's like, he can do everything.
So can Tom Cruise.
No, he can't.
Yeah,
Oh
he can.
yeah, I'm jumping out of a plane. Sweet,
Have you
bro.
ever seen Eyes Wide Shut?
No.
We've seen
I'll be
Magnolia.
honest with you. I see Tom Cruise. I ain't watching.
Well, there you go. So you're biased and uninformed.
And honestly, Days of
how many
Thunder,
films-
Cold Trickle, Robbins Racing.
Cold trickle. Is
How
that
many
like
films?
the other-
How many films do you think Samuel L. Jackson did in 2019?
In 2019,
I don't know.
It's Dave
Let's not
Foley.
forget. Let's not forget.
None of them were as good though.
He was like 70 years old
Yeah.
in 2019. So
Right,
he wasn't
honestly,
genuinely, right? You think
you
about a
can't
film,
even joke
you
about
film,
this.
how long it takes
Because you'd
to
be
film,
like, a film, 6.
No.
But some
Close.
of them could have been filmed before.
How
that.
old was he? Can we just?
Right.
Can you just
So
tell us that?
6
Some
years
of them
ago.
could have been filmed 5 years.
6
before
years ago, he would have been 70.
Okay, yeah.
So he's 70 years old, and in 2019, he did. Let me just find the list of films here. I have to scroll down a lot of films. So he did Glass, Captain Marvel, Avengers Endgame, Shaft, Spider-Man Far From Home, The Last Full Measure, QT8, The First
Not
Date,
small films.
Star Wars, The
Like
Rise of Skywalker. So he did 8 films.
that. Isn't Far From Home Spider-Man a cartoon version one?
How much money did he make? In
No,
that?
no, it's not. It's a
And
film.
that's just films. So he probably did voiceovers.
Yeah.
He probably did some commercials.
But it's,
He does
obviously
cameos.
Just loves it,
Does-
doesn't
does he
must have made
have-
a billion.
Do you know what
Does he
it
have
is
an
though with
agent?
Samuel L. Jackson? He wasn't famous for ages. He was a jobbing actor for years.
So he's got used to
Like,
being
yeah. So in
films
Pulp
he-
Fiction, he was like 40 odd. And that's when he became massive.
He's in Goodfellas.
Stacks.
That's
No, actually,
that's
I'll tell you,
like one of his
I'll
early
tell you,
roles.
right? I'll
Yeah.
tell you, and I don't think there'll be an argument. And if there is an argument, you're just wrong.
Right.
Who the best actor in the world, without any arguments, is
You will
right
say.
now? The one actor that you can book that you know is going to deliver everything you want from the role.
What, cash and performance? Because the only one that guarantees to deliver cash is Tom Cruise.
No,
No,
there's
it's not.
an actor for me
It is.
who I think is quite reliable, and if he's in summer, I'll give it a go. Is Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy's.
I think he's
absolutely-
pretty reliable.
You know what's mad? I didn't even know he was Bane for ages.
That's what I'm saying.
That's how good he is as
Yeah.
Bane.
Go on.
What are you laughing at? That performance was so good.
But how did you not know?
Because I don't give a
He's
fuck
wearing a
about.
fucking
I don't
mask.
care about them
Him and
films.
Michael only watched 3 films.
No, I don't watch superhero films and that.
Yeah.
So when I watch them, it's always like
didn't
5
know-
year later.
To be fair, if you didn't know, you wouldn't know. If you know what I mean.
One of them things when you know it, you know.
Who's the actor that
Go
you think absolutely guarantees? Who's the best working actor in the world right
If
now?
you could
Go.
put someone in it, and I know it's
Leo.
going to be good, and I know I'm going to believe
Leo.
it, you would say
Leo and Margot
Gary
Robbie.
Oldman.
So who do you think best
never-
actor?
I never
Best
watched
actor in the
Gary
world
Oldman.
right now. Just the name. No caveats. Best actor in the world right now. Someone that's just nothing but net in everything that they do. Who is it?
Denzel Ellington.
No, because in Gladiator you were.
I ain't seen it.
It was,
Jesse
it was,
Plemons
it was
for me.
upsetting.
Jesse Plemons is in a lot.
Jessica
When
who?
life gives you Plemons.
They're not the best actor in the world. Jay.
Well, he is.
The best actor in the world in terms of ticking all the boxes. I would.
Just the best actor in the world.
Oh, I'd say Denzel.
Stephen Graham.
He's good.
I mean, he's good. I don't know if he's the best actor in the
got
world.
great range.
I don't think it's anything other than.
He's the best
Stephen
British actor.
I'd go with Sean Bean.
Bastards.
I mean, obviously, what's his name? The one who just wins an Oscar every time he does a film.
Daniel
Day-Lewis is, yeah, he's
Yeah,
technically
but come on,
probably
man. You
the
spend
best.
18 months learning how to
That
cobble
Dallas
shoes for a
Cowboys.
20-minute fucking scene.
No, he's
Dallas Buyers Club, sorry.
No, that's Matthew McConaughey.
That's it. I get confused with them.
Daniel
No,
Day-Lewis
he is
like
a dude
Gangs in New York. And
that is just like charisma off the fucking charts.
McConaughey.
Yeah, you see the podcast he did with Chris Williamson?
No, I didn't
Fucking
see
fascinating. And you're like, this shouldn't be this good. It's unreal.
that. Yeah.
Made me go and buy his book.
I mean, you can't argue that. Rowie Yedida says 2 penalties to save your life. Pick one United player and one of the 3 people next to you.
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
Oh, I like that.
I'll go with Bruno.
Eric.
That's
With Dennis Irwin.
who out of
Dennis.
who out of the table is taking your penalty?
Well, we're left-footed. He's left-footed. It's got to be you.
Nah, it's me. I'm taking my
You
own
can't pick
penalty.
yourself.
You can't pick yourself. One of the 3
I'm
people
gonna
next
die,
to you.
if I'm gonna die.
One of the 3 people next to you isn't you, is it?
If I'm going to die, I'm taking it.
You're not allowed to.
You're not allowed to. You
He'll
gotta pick
miss
someone.
it on purpose because he thinks
Yeah,
it's funny.
Yeah, he will. That's him. He
Just
will.
as he's walking up,
You'll
he looks
see
at
him
the camera
smirk. You'll see him do a little wiggle like,
No, he's not.
oh, for fuck's sake.
Got a Rabona it.
No.
Who are we having? I'll let Bruno have it. And then I'll let...
Round this
not on
table,
the
you
table.
fuck because there's 3 of
So
us
the
are
United
left-footed.
player
You can't
is
pick
Yeah,
left-footed.
United player and one of us.
Yeah,
3 left-footers at this table.
Give it
No,
Bruno.
No, you're not left-footed.
No, I'm right. I'm right
Trust me,
for it.
your lot's lives are safe in my hands.
They better fucking have been. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm the most dead person.
This is, by the way, this is the person that says 21's coming every year.
No, but do you know
without irony.
If I was playing, it'd be different.
That's the problem. That's why I can't pick you. I've seen you on a football pitch.
Oh, wow.
I've seen it when a ref at a charity
Jay loves
game
me too much, so I
makes
wouldn't let
a
him
half
do it.
bad decision. You're booting off. I think your head goes if it's.
The penalty's already given. I'm taking the penalty.
Yeah, but when you're walking up to it, knowing that if you miss it, Jay's dead.
No one's going to say anything to me.
What do you mean no one's going to say anything to you?
You're saying your theory
Joe.
is I'm a loose cannon.
No, not a loose cannon. I think that your head.
Who am I going to
think your
dissent
head's
on the
gone.
way to taking a penalty?
He is a nightmare with refs.
Emmy Martinez in net, he's going to wind
I've
you
never
up.
seen anyone argue refs as much.
Whereas
as him.
I don't care.
He's a fucking
Jay
lunatic.
doesn't, Steve doesn't care if we down.
I'm going to hit at 56 beats per minute and not be bothered.
But
Yeah,
I
you're
don't
not
know-
going to care.
But I don't know.
But sometimes you can
I
care
don't know if
too
you got the
much.
accuracy stick.
Wouldn't it be the last time you took a shot and a brown person died? Oh.
Wow.
that was bad, innit?
How dare you talk about that on this channel,
good,
on this podcast? We don't mention
I
that.
think
When we're gearing up to go to war again.
Right, the soldier.
Was that good?
I do you
it
proud.
was good, but it was one of them again.
Yeah.
Like,
See,
are we allowed to?
your shit jokes has made him pick Jay.
You picked me because I'm the best at taking penalties.
He's going to wear fucking jeans and sambas.
Joshua Bowater says,
So with the tongue all folded up because he just stuffed his foot in.
if you could take any actor's role in a film, who would it be? Got to be Leo in Wolf of Wall Street for reasons nothing to do with Margot Robbie. Yeah.
Nothing to do with Margot Robbie, no, just wanted
Yeah.
to do coke off a hooker's ass.
Yeah.
I would.
Will Smith in Focus.
No.
It's the same reason.
That's the same reason. When you said Will Smith,
I know, I got a different
fuck
reason.
off.
Bubble bath in Get Shit.
the big short. Yeah.
It's not the same reason though.
Yeah.
For life experience wise, what's he called? Thingy Baldwin in what's it called?
Alec
Apocalypse
Baldwin.
Now.
I thought you were going to say Alec Baldwin in that film where he shot someone. I thought,
Russ.
I thought that's insane.
Give me that Apocalypse Now thing. Give me just fucking 6 months in the Philippines
Martin Sheen,
with Francis Ford Coppola.
where he had a heart attack halfway through,
Yeah,
and he
give me
was
that.
pissed out of his head. And he generally
Because
split his
once
hand
it's
open.
over, that's the best movie to have worked.
Yeah, that
It's
is like he had
Oh,
an
so
heart
you want
attack
to
halfway
be you want to be
through
the actor working the movie or the person playing the role?
Well,
as
you're-
it's
I thought it
real?
was the actor working the
If
movie.
you could say any actor's role in a film,
Yeah.
who would it be?
Ooh.
Yeah, give me.
I'd be. Do you know what? I'd be Al
Michael Sheen.
Pacino.
And you do exactly what they did and you get...
I don't want to have a
bloody-
heart attack.
I'd be Al Pacino in Scarface and just get right back on it.
Carnage.
Yeah.
You
Method
think
acting.
the coke is not real?
This don't smell right.
It's acting. I've got to do it.
Yeah, method acting.
I reckon the
Let's do another take.
I bet they were shit films. But I bet they were a right laugh. The Expendables.
You know the Expendables.
stuff
Yeah,
like
that sort of thing. That'd be
maybe
right
they
on
were
your
all
street as
just
well.
like ego, horrible steroid
I don't
weirdos.
know. You
Might have
know.
been.
But it might have been great. Somewhere they're filming in a cool.
Oh, I know. Escape to Victory.
That'd be decent.
That'd be a good shoot there, isn't it?
I don't know though.
Sylvester Stallone reckon he can fucking say penalties against Pele.
How is he
Mike
such a
Somerville.
successful actor when he cannot act?
Because he came up
And he wrote Rocky.
Yeah.
Rocky's shit,
all-
man.
No, it's not. It's not shit.
No,
It's
it's
not
not.
shit. It's not shit.
It's not.
Rocky's shit.
And
How is it shit?
It's literally
just
that's
shit.
why it's.
It's literally not shit.
The greatest boxing movie ever is Champ.
Is that the
Don't
boxing
die, champ.
dog?
Is that the one where he dies at the end?
A boxing
Plot spoiler.
horse?
What would you...
No, I'm not smiling. But no one's going to go out and watch the 1970 film Champ tonight.
Whoa, spoiler alert.
Who's in it?
John Boy.
Yeah, it is good. It is very sad at the end, but I don't know if it's better than
Wake
Rocky.
up, champ!
Yeah, well, that's it. Wake up. Yeah, it's sad.
You know, like the scene in Lion King when Mufasa dies?
That out with a boxer.
Imagine that, but with a human being and a son.
It's like Goose in
What did he
Top
get
Gun.
run over by a load of
Now he
women?
watches his dad box, and then his dad dies, isn't it?
Did you win?
But he's
What's
trying to.
When's the last
I think
time you
he
cried
does,
at a
you know.
film?
Rewatching that, I cried.
It was Rocky 4
Was it?
when Apollo dies. I was 24. No, I was
Right,
7. I was 7. I went there for
See,
my
have you
birthday.
not cried at a film in 40 years or whatever?
I'm sorry. Fucking hell.
I'm surprised at that.
Do you know what? I got a bit emotional when we went to watch E.T. because it reminded me when I was a kid. We
Yeah.
went to watch it a few years ago. But I got annoyed because none of my kids
Why,
were
did you
upset.
get locked in your house by the government?
You got with Drew Barrymore.
No, because they re-released it, didn't they? So we went to see it.
Oh no, it was the fingering.
And and none of my kids were that bothered. But I was like, "How are you not upset at this?" I cried like a fucking baby when this came out.
Yeah.
What's yours?
I think I cried at the end of Arrival. Which
You cried watching Paul McCartney, you wet
Yeah,
Arrival.
I'll cry at shit. I'll cry my fucking eyes out, mate.
I can't remember the saddest film I watched.
Yeah, I cried at the end of Arrival. That made me sad.
Lion King gets me.
Like
Poor
you
Mufasa.
must have cried at some day.
Yeah, war films.
Yeah.
Fucking
Or do you just cry out of like a wistful longing?
cries when they miss their target.
Do you know what made me? Do you know what made me sad actually?
Jackie was a fucking very, very tough.
I watched that
watch 'cause
after
I was-
your
I was work-
recommendation.
What's that?
Fucking working that day.
Jackie.
Freak, yeah.
Kijaki.
But we like them
crying or
geezers
were
that
you
get
just,
trapped in like
panicking?
a hill.
There was
Basically, isn't it?
basically
They get trapped in an
there was
area.
A platoon of lads got stuck in a minefield, and so a lad stands on a landmine, and it's literally a fucking true story. I was in the ops room taking the radio messages from the lads, so I avoided watching it for a long, long time. I eventually did watch it. It took me a whole crate of Budweiser to get through watching it.
Really?
Is it a good representation of what happened?
Yes and no. The way they wear the uniforms is fucking flawless. The way the camp looks is mental. Like the wall is.
Was it actually
that
filmed
high.
out there?
I know it was filmed in. Oh fuck!
Or they just go to like some desert in
No,
Texas?
yeah,
somewhere?
it was like.
Yeah.
Shropshire.
No, it was not. It was not filmed anywhere that remotely looks like what it looks like.
Yeah.
What
What's it
country was
called?
that in?
Kijaki.
It was in Afghanistan, but I want to say it was Cambodia that they filmed it in. I think that was Generation Kill. Yeah, it was. It looked nothing like what Kijaki looked like. Kijaki had a really red, so it's like a dead, like yellowy sandy thing, but Kijaki is like a really deep, rich red sort of looking.
Like Roland Garros vibes.
Like that. What's that gaff called it? The Grand Canyon, where it's all like the waves and stuff. To like that real orangey red kind of vibe.
What are you laughing at?
Roland Garros.
Well, no, the French Open is a red. It's a deep red
No.
clay.
We do all right. That
Not-
Rafa
no.
Nadal with him.
What's the last film you cried at?
I think rewatching Chant. I
Really?
can't really remember. Because Chant reminds me of my nan as well.
Yeah, that's what's
Thing when
that's
there's
gets me.
like I got
Like
upset.
things that remind me of my nan do.
I
get
remember watching Black Panther with my kids after Chadwick Boseman died. It was a bit sad because I felt a bit, you know what I mean?
Bit sad in that.
Yeah.
I don't know, not much.
Lovely though.
On that cheery note.
No,
Anyway,
let's-
we're not stopping yet. Stevie86 says, "Did you know that Stephen Graham has dyslexia and his wife has to read every script for him before he decides to take the part up the paddock?"
Wow.
Stephen Graham is very good. I just didn't know he was the best
He is
ever.
good. Sometimes his American accents can be
Right now,
a
he's
bit
the
in and
best.
out.
He's the best British actor right now.
No, Gary Oldman.
He's not the best British actor at all.
Sir Gary Oldman.
He's
know what I
right
mean?
in form right now.
He's fantastic though.
It's
He
just
is
like
fantastic.
heat
He's fucking
rankings. He's
talented.
top.
He's hot.
He's hot.
He's on a heater.
We're not having scousers at the
Because what's
top.
his name? Your mate. Who you
Is
mentioned
he
before.
full Scouse?
in Irishman as well.
Can we
He's
not
fucking
like?
good
Is he
in
not
that.
like fucking?
Does he get an
Burton
honorary
Anderson?
pass then? Like we let him off.
Yeah, he's sound.
He's
He's
not.
more sound than him.
He's
isn't
like
he?
Wayne Rooney. We're not.
What?
Well, does he still live in Liverpool?
He probably moved
Doesn't
away,
matter.
but goes on about it a lot. I don't know.
Nah, Stephen Graham's class.
Yeah, I do like Stephen Graham.
fucking Nolan
Tommy,
Liam. They got
the
one
tits.
fucking album and was like off to fucking
Belsize
Islington or
Park,
some
and then
shit.
we're gonna go on about how mint Manchester is for the rest of our lives while we've
Like,
not
why's
lived
your
there
Mancunian accent
since
got
the
deeper,
fucking
you fucking
1990s. No, I do like Stephen Graham. Adolescence is good as well. If you've not seen that yet, have you seen that yet? You? Adolescence.
That the one that was all filmed in one shot?
Yeah.
No, I walked in and Janine was like 2 episodes deep, and I was like, "Fuck's sake!" So I'm gonna have to wait till she's finished it and then watch it. And I just haven't got around to it.
Nah, watch it.
The first one. I've only seen the first one, but it was very.
Yeah, it is very good. Right, so we're gonna be
He's
in.
talking about Shutters in there. Shutters is a great film.
I've not even seen that.
You what? Fuck off, Jay.
I'm sorry.
You never seen Shutters?
No.
It's really good, man. Me and my mates used to call each other out the same way. Well, just outside the window, call someone out. But Shutters is an amazing film. Have you seen City of God?
Of course, I've seen City of fucking God. It's mint.
Just checking.
Have you seen? Do you know what I think is an underrated film? Have you ever seen a film, Ill Manners? That's a good film. Plan B. I know it sounds shit
do you know what
because
was a
Plan
really
B
good
made a film,
fucking
but it's
film?
actually mint.
Remember City of God?
Yeah.
City of God.
That's what
Yeah.
you just mentioned.
He just said that.
Sorry,
See how he ignores
not
you?
even here.
Says you're not here.
sorry.
Power moves they are, you know.
I know.
That reminds me
Has
of,
anyone seen Shutters?
What's the other one though that's really good? Have you seen City of God?
City of God. That's
All right,
I'm
I
glad-
didn't fucking hear him.
I'm glad someone's mentioned that.
I missed that.
Fucking glass you.
I said that before. Right, we're gonna wrap it up there anyway because it's been 53
No,
minutes.
it's good that I've been watching recently, actually. And I didn't watch it at the time. It's not a film. It's not sad. Never made me cry.
Neighbours.
White Gold. Has anyone
It's
seen
funny. It is funny.
Is that the one
That?
with
Jay and
What,
Neil
the-
from In
the-
Between Us.
Jay Simon?
double glazing thing.
Yeah, it's actually
Really?
quite funny. Yeah, it's fucking. It's
it
weird,
look-
but it's good.
It's
Right.
stupid.
The
But
advert
Like,
made
got
it
a
look
guy
shit.
pretending he's in Snatch basically throughout the whole thing,
Right,
which is a bit
okay.
off-putting, but it is very good.
it's funny, and there's not enough comedy like that. No one's taking risks on shit like that no more. That you think back 20 years ago, how much just utter carnage there was that was entertaining to watch. Everything's fucking wet now.
Someone's asked, who has the bigger water bottle, Steve or Joe?
Me, thank you.
Is that
A
euphemism?
full 2L.
Oh, Brad knows as well. Have you
Yeah.
seen that season 2 of Tyres yet?
No, it's in season 1 either.
You know, I
Joe
recommended
Goddard.
that to you like a year ago.
Yeah.
Why haven't you watched it?
Just everything just falls on deaf ears, isn't it? It's fucking idiot.
What'd you say?
What?
What's that?
Right, we're going to leave it there.
Quarter of an hour.
Go and check out him on his channel. He's got loads of stuff going on. Go and check him out on the club. Go and check him out on Sloppy Joe's. You know where to find me. Don't forget as well to like, share and subscribe. That's been Stephen Howson. That's been Adam McKola. That's been Joe Smith. I'm Jay Moy. This has been The Brew. Thanks for watching.